Alright, so in this video, we're going to be checking out what Brent Hatley has been up to. If you're not familiar with who he is, he's the co-founder of the Brent Hatley channel. I'm sure that explains a lot. But he was also on the Howard Stern show, and during his time there, him and his wife decided to get into swinging, and it did not go very well for him, and that's an understatement. I mean, everyone witnessed this guy's life completely spiral out of control, and it's still spiraling, and it's only gotten worse since he's left the show, and it was already getting pretty bad. Like, he went to LA for a work trip, and his wife was at home, and she brought over a guy named the Jackhammer.
My theory is men called Jackhammer, generally, you don't put them around your wife, period. I don't care if you're a swinger or not.
No, I saw a picture of this dude. You don't put... No way.
Chris Wilding said he looked like Thanos, and he wasn't far off. Guy.
Of course he's hotter
with
than
a big a guy called Jackhammer. I'm like, you know what? Okay, I'm a swinger, but I'm drawing the line at the name Jackhammer.
And after a while, he finally admitted that this didn't go as planned for him because he's supposed to be hooking up with somebody in LA, and it just sounded like it didn't really work out. He claims they did hook up, but nobody's really buying it. And one of the girls, he had a few girls that he was messaging out there that he's supposed to hook up with. The first girl was an adult star, and she apparently went on a date with him, and then they got back to the hotel. She wasn't feeling it, so she hid in the bathroom, and she called an Uber, waited for the car to get there, and just sprinted out of the lobby and took off. And I found the audio of them talking about it. It's really bad quality, but it's still pretty funny.
The guys tried to get a post-interview with Eliza about the date, but couldn't find her. It turns out...
She disappeared?
She disappeared. It turns out she was in the hotel lobby's bathroom. She ran out to her Uber the second it was in front of the building.
Wow,
So,
she
like-
hid.
She was hiding in the bathroom. The Uber pulled up to the front and she sprinted out.
Brent on a great first run.
super steamy.
So after this, like I said, Brent admitted that they took things too far. And of course, he's trying to spin it like he took things too far and she got upset. But nobody's buying that. His wife was the one at home with the jackhammer while he was in LA getting rejected. So I think everyone sees what's going on here.
Because this whole LA, New York experiment with us doing stuff apart,
Yeah.
it kind of weirded us out.
Thank you.
And we kind of didn't like it.
Right.
Either
Well,
one of-
that's
either one of
where
us.
Ronnie is right.
Either one of us. So we've decided we're going to do stuff together because this is a thing that we do together and we share
Yeah, I
it
think
together.
you went too far.
I agree.
Yeah.
I
It got
agree.
out of control.
But I still think she enjoyed it more than he did.
I know you do.
but that's-
and you
but
got
that's-
me convinced.
But that's not true either. I mean, you can think that, but it's just not true.
It's just by listening to it.
Of course, that is not the end of it, and things have only gotten a lot worse. Right after this, he left the show. He tried to start a Twitch channel and a YouTube channel. They did not do very well. And eventually, his wife started OnlyFans, where Brent is the producer, and he films his wife making content with other guys.
Shut up, you square.
And that's what Brent has to say to all the haters. I guess we just don't understand the lifestyle. All right, so one of the reasons I decided to talk about Brent today is because recently there was a Brent Hatley death hoax. I guess somebody decided to troll him and make a fake obituary, and then a bunch of bot accounts picked it up and posted it to Twitter and YouTube and Reddit and acted like it was true. But if you read this, it's so obviously fake, and it's hilarious though. This person wrote, Brent Lee Hatley, 51, died in his rented room on October 30th, 2022. Heavy metal concerts and orgies got the better of him. Brent is survived by his frolicsome wife, Caitlin, and her new fiance, Jamal. The service will be held at midnight on Halloween. Send donations to DARE, Black Lives Matter, and the Church of Satan. The deceased mouth will be left open for those waiting to pay their respects.
I'm going to heavy metal concerts and orgies. What are you doing with your life?
So there's actually been some other Brent news recently as well, and there's no way this could be true. I hope it is though. So Brent put out this press release, or maybe like somebody trolling as him put out this press release. I don't even know anymore. These people take it so far. But this basically says that Brent's producing an 8-part series on HBO about the swinging lifestyle. And if you read this, it doesn't really seem like a joke, but it still could be Brent just trying to act like he's got something going on. Like he's always talking about how he's got big projects he's working on. And I mean, it usually just turns out to be him recording his wife with some random dude she's hooking up with. But maybe for some reason, someone at HBO found him interesting and decided to give him a shot. Maybe they read some of his 400-page biography that he's been working on. These Reddit users actually thought of a pretty good name for it. The Adventures of Cuckleberry Finn, or One Flew Over the Cuckold's Nest. Alright, so that's about it for this video. Make sure you look out for Brent's new show, Come Swing With Me. I think it's supposed to be out in spring of 2023 on HBO. At least this is what Brent is claiming. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Let me know what you guys think of this. Make sure you leave me a comment. Then hit the like button. Then hit the subscribe button. And I'll catch you at the next video.
Super steamy. Soft swinging. Shut up, you square.